you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in a castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Storybook Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet the solid shell crochet stitch. I'll walk you through it step by step, nice and slow, so it's easy to follow along. I'll also show you how to change colors at the end of each row to get a really clean, polished look. So let's grab our supplies and we'll get started. For materials today, I am using a worsted weight 4 yarn, but you can use any kind of yarn that you have on hand to practice this pattern with. And then I am using a 4mm crochet hook. This is a US 4mm crochet hook. You can use, again, any hook that works well with the yarn that you're using. You're also going to want some scissors and a stitch marker to weave in our ends. So to begin our stitch tutorial, we are going to grab our first color yarn that we want to use. And for me, this is going to be the pink. And we're going to start out by making a slip knot so that we can make our foundation chain. Once you have your slip knot made, you're going to chain a multiple of 6. And I am going to put a chart up on the screen that shows you different blanket measurements. So if you want to make a full-size blanket out of this, you can just use your measuring tape, follow along, just making sure that you are chaining a multiple of 6. I am going to just be showing you a sample size. So if you just want to practice this stitch, I am going to be making a chain of 24. So you can go ahead and just make that same chain length to practice this stitch with. All right, once you have your chain in a multiple of 6, we are going to add 2 more chains to the end of our project here, and this will be like our turning chains. So go ahead and add those 2 extra at the end, and then we are ready to start row number 1. All right, so for row number 1, the first thing we're going to do is make a single crochet, and we're going to do that in the second chain from our hook. So we're going to skip this first chain and work into the second one. This first one is our turning chain. So just insert your hook into that second chain. You're going to pull up your loop. You'll have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through both loops, and that is a single crochet. After we have that single crochet done, we're going to skip the next 2 chains, so we will not be working in those 2. We're going to be making, in the third chain, we're going to put 5 double crochets all in that one chain. So again, we're going to skip these first 2 and then work all 5 double crochets in that third chain. So to make a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that third chain there. So skip 1, 2, insert into the third, grab your yarn and pull that through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Then you'll have 2 loops left on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. And that is our first double crochet. So I'm going to show you that a couple of times slowly, and we're going to work all these double crochets, 5 total, into that same chain that we just worked in. So yarn over, insert into the same chain, pull your loop through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, and then pull through the last 2. You'll repeat that then 3 more times. All right, so we have our single crochet, we skipped 2 chains, and then we made 5 double crochets in that third chain. So we're just going to be repeating this pattern across. So for the next step, we are going to skip 2 more chains. So this first one can be kind of hard to see because we put so many double crochets in this third one here. So it's kind of squished there, so don't forget to count that one. So you'll skip 1 and 2, and then we're going to work a single crochet in the third chain there. So skip 2, go into the third chain, pull your loop up, yarn over and pull through both loops to make your single crochet. Then we're going to skip 2 chains again and make our 5 double crochets. Okay, so we have 2 shells made at this point, so you're just going to repeat that pattern across now. So we're going to skip 2 chains, single crochet, skip 2 chains, 5 double crochets. You're going to work this all the way across until you get to the end of the row. All right, so your last stitch should be a single crochet at the end of row number 1. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to change colors if that is something that you're wanting to learn how to do with this stitch. So we're actually going to undo that last stitch there, our single crochet. So to change colors, you're going to go in and start your single crochet. Grab your yarn and pull that through, and then you're just going to leave those 2 loops on your hook. You can just set your piece down here, cut a little bit shorter of a tail. You'll grab your second color, and then you're just going to grab that with your hook and pull that through both of those loops, and that attaches your second color. So to start row number 2, we are going to chain 3. Okay, and then we're going to turn our piece over. All right, so for row number 2, we're going to work our first 2 stitches in the same stitch as our chain. So that single crochet that we made from our last round, you're going to work both stitches into that. We're going to go ahead and put 2 double crochets into that first stitch there. And this chain 3 does count as 1 double crochet. So go ahead and make your first double crochet going into that same single crochet from the last round. And then do that one more time. So we're starting off row number 2 with 3 double crochets. After our double crochets are finished, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, so 1 and 2. So you're now going to work a single crochet into the middle stitch of our double crochets from row number 1. So just go into that middle stitch and make a single crochet. All right. And then we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and then we'll put our 5 double crochets in that single crochet from row 1. So from this point on, it's actually pretty simple now that we've got that initial first row done. So it works up very quickly once you get the hang of it. All right, so we have our first full shell done. So now we're going to skip 2 stitches and work our single crochet into the top middle of the shell below. All right, skip 2 stitches and 5 double crochets. And that's all there is to row number 2. So go ahead and repeat that all the way across until you get to the end. And then I'll show you how to finish off row number 2, and we'll start row number 3. All right, so we have single crocheted in the top of our last shell from row number 1. So now we need to finish this off, and we're going to put 3 double crochets in that last chain, or that last stitch from row number 1. So go ahead and make your 3 double crochets in that very last stitch. If you want to change colors, we're only going to do a partial double crochet for the last stitch. So you're just going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull your loop up, yarn over, and pull through the first 2 stitches. And this is where we're going to go ahead and change our color. So you'll cut your yarn again, grab your next color, and then pull that through with your hook. All right, and that is 2 rows complete of our shell stitch. All right, to start row number 3, we're going to just chain 1, and then you're going to turn your piece over. Once you have that 1 done, we are going to single crochet in that first stitch there, the same stitch as our chain. Just make your 1 single crochet. Then you're going to skip 2 stitches and make your 5 double crochets in that stitch there. All right, once you have your shell done, you're going to skip 2 stitches and make your single crochet. So you're going to work this across exactly like you did row number 2. So make your single crochet in the 3rd double crochet of each shell, skip 2 stitches, and then make your shell in the single crochet from the last row. So work your way across, and then I will show you how to end row number 3. Once your last shell is complete for this row, we are going to go ahead and single crochet in that last stitch. And if you're changing colors, you're just going to do a partial single crochet. Go ahead and cut that and then grab your next color. And then you will chain 3. So at this point, we are just going to repeat rows 2 and 3 over and over until you get the desired length that you want for your project. So I'm going to show you each of those rows one more time. So after your chain of 3, we will turn the piece over. And then you're going to go ahead and put your 2 double crochets in that same stitch as your chain. Once you have those double crochets complete, we're going to skip 2, make our single crochet in the top of the previous shell, then we'll skip 2, and then we will make our next shell, or our 5 double crochets. So again, just repeat that all the way across until the end of this row. All right, at the end of our row 2 repeat, we are going to make our 3 double crochets in the last stitch. And if you are changing your color, you'll do so in that 3rd double crochet. Just make a partial one, leave the last 2 loops on there, and change your color. All right, so now we're going to repeat row number 3 again. We're going to chain 1 and then turn our piece. So to start our row 3, we're going to single crochet in that first stitch, skip the next 2 stitches, and make our shell. Once that's done, again, you're going to skip 2 stitches and make your single crochet, and then skip 2 stitches and make your shell. So just like the previous round or rows, you're just going to keep repeating that all the way across. And our very last stitch for row number 3 is going to be a single crochet in the last stitch. And then you can change your color if you're doing that. The solid shell stitch creates a really pretty textured fabric that is still nice and sturdy. It works great for things like blankets, scarves, dishcloths, bags, or even borders on larger projects. It also looks amazing with the color changes, so you can really make the stitch pop. Let me know in the comments what color you're using for your project today. I would love to see everyone's color combos. And if there's any other stitches that you would like me to record a tutorial for next, be sure to comment that too. And that is it for the solid shell crochet stitch, including how to change colors for each row. I hope this tutorial was helpful and easy to follow. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up or consider subscribing for more crochet tutorials. If you have any questions or want to see this stitch used in a future project, leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me